Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big shit.
Check it. It's Unique Hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Mr. Maker. What's going on?
None, you know what they're all going. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. I mean, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. But just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101, and everything will pop up. But if you want to see our visuals, you definitely got to go ahead and hop over to our YouTube channel. That's where you're going to see all our visuals. And don't only subscribe. We'd love to have your membership. How you get to our membership is under each and every video, including this one right here. Go into the description section, and you will find a link that says join our membership right here. Thank you very much, because y'all always see us on the streets and be like, how can we support you? That's exactly how you can do so. Thank you in advance.
Hey, man, we up here in Los Angeles, man, California, man. Hey, man, it's going down. Y'all know this what is our third time up here?
Yes, sir.
Fourth. Which one?
I lost count.
Hey, we've been up here a lot of time now doing Boss Talk 101, man. We got a special treat for y'all today. This guy don't need no introduction. This guy right here, man, jumping out the gym. This nigga here, man, you better watch yourself, man. The nigga don't want to see me on that court, though. I'm gonna say that right now, man. Damian Young is in the building, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed. Thank y'all for having me.
Wow, man. Well, y'all see, we in California. We don't do this here.
That was
this ain't Texas, man.
Right you said you
fire. You know what I'm saying? That's the fire truck, too.
They come to try to put you out.
I guess so.
Too hot.
You too hot? All right, man. Hey, so, man, it's good to have you on the show, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I was excited about sitting down with you after I did a little research on you, man, and found out, you've been working. You young, man. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. You look younger than what you is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's good.
You get carded all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
You single?
I am.
That's why. That's it right there.
So you working on trying to get into a relationship?
I mean, I'm not pushing it away.
Oh, okay. So, I want to jump into this part. So how could you describe your perfect female?
Perfect female.
Who are you looking for? Who do you dream about at nighttime?
That's a good question.
Man.
Who do I dream about at night? Somebody that just genuinely loved me. And, I mean, talking to the OG, it don't matter. You got to provide stability or day out. So, you know what I'm saying? Making sure I have stability on my own first.
Okay.
And, I feel like I ran into some great women. Wrong time. I just wasn't in my perfect stability. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's growing, and I'm getting more stable, and I could be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I got something to give you, and what I expect from you is what I can give you as well. So that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
So it's yin and yang. So sometimes what you're short on is she should, be strong at and so forth.
Yeah, but you can't require something if you can't get in what they want. You know what I'm saying? So if I can provide what you want, I can't feel bad if I don't want to settle. Mm-hmm. Feel me?
So love is the only thing that matters to you.
Come on now, we gotta be real. I mean, but that's what you would like it to fall on at the end of the day. But I mean, I can't really say that's all. I definitely want a business partner, someone who can help me.
That's what I got.
And you feel me? Because I feel like someone in the gym with me, someone who's pushing me to be better. Mm-hmm. Because as I'm growing and I'm getting better, the risk of letting that go and finding somebody who's gonna help me grow as well, is rare. You know what I'm saying? So I work hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to have somebody I gotta pull versus push. I mean, some days I might be pushing you, you may be pushing me, but long as I know you're a hustler like that as well. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by 3 strong women, so it's gonna be hard for me to just get somebody that's chilling.
Let's get into his background.
Okay, I was just gonna give a little advice first before I get into the background, because with a love thing, let me tell you something. Because I grew up thinking that relationships, all you need is the love, because that's what I grew up seeing my parents do. Just love.
Tell me.
But relationships, you have to wake up every day deciding to love this person, because some days you can't stand that person.
A lot of days.
You know what I mean? But you have to get up in your mind saying that, you know what, I'm going to love you through everything, even through your nasty attitude, because you already know all of that's going to happen.
For sure.
But I'm going to love you. I'm going to remember all the good parts and not only concentrate on the bad parts. Because when the bad parts come up, that's like
Right, and it's so easy. I don't gotta deal with it.
Exactly.
I feel
So
that.
you have to make up your mind to say, no matter what, I'm going to stick with this.
Well, let me just
Talk to me, OG.
let me just be real with you, man. All that she said is cute.
Right.
But as I told you earlier, 8:32 of John say the truth will set you free. But the word of God also says that, you know, who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is more precious than rubies. So you got to be able to find somebody that you can first reflect to God, and then God can show you the way, and your reflection can be that woman. At the end of the day, it really ain't about all the mess. It's about you and God. Because if that woman ain't for you, God will rip her away from you anyway. Right. So at the end of the day, you need to have yourself right. Get right with God. All that other stuff, you can play those romantic games, right, but they'll have you in last place. Boy, let me tell you something. Without God, you ain't going to do all the romance in the world. You see what I'm saying? Yes, so, and I didn't mean to take it down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, I'm a man, first of all. I got kids with this woman. You know what I'm saying? And the word also says that two is better than one. For if one fall, the other one can lift the other up. And then it also says that a threefold cord is not easily broken. I told somebody at the airport yesterday when I seen this young brother with his kid and his wife, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff to go with that, you know. But I didn't come here you gonna have to pay me tithes,
hey,
nigga.
But I receive,
you know what I'm saying? I'm
that's
gonna have to get paid around here if I'm gonna get this game up. The game is to be sold.
Not told. Hey, but I'm gonna take it if you give it.
I'm dropping these jewels.
So you're born and raised where, you said?
So I was born in Denver, Colorado, single mother. Moved around a lot, just looking for a better opportunity. My grandfather was an apostle of 13 churches. Apostle. Derek Glenn McCoy.
Where was Dad?
What you mean?
You said you were raised by a single mom, so where was Dad in all of this?
Oh, man.
Did you know Dad?
Did I know that she was a single mother?
No, did you know who was your father?
Oh, yes. I knew who my father was. My father was incarcerated since I was 2 years old.
Okay.
He was released when I was 18.
Did you go to the prison to go visit him? Did she take you?
I did. It was
calls?
pretty far, yeah. Calls, you know, them 2-minute calls throughout life, here and there. A lot of long letters. I was a out of sight, out of mind kid, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was kind of, you know, I would write here and there, but it was more so surface level.
How did that affect you, having your father? Because I know sometimes you can have other male model figures in your life, but it's different when it's not your father in your life.
100%.
How did that affect you as a child growing up?
As a child, you know, thinking about hindsight, it was a blessing, you know. But
Really?
as a child, I couldn't see it. You know, as a child, there was a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of jealousy and anger. You know what I'm saying? But
jealousy, why? Because he was incarcerated, so there was nothing that he could do.
Well, not of him, but of other kids. You know, you
got
sports
you.
teams,
Got
and
you.
would know you have the talent, but you're not getting the same pull because your male figure's not there to look at the coach. You know, gives you a little bit more time. So noticing that, just seeing kids, you know, what they would get, you know what I'm saying? You seeing your mom doing all she can to get you the little bit, so like, how dare you be ungrateful as fuck.
Right.
So then you would go.
But children are selfish. They don't think about it. How dare do you be ungrateful?
And I was like that for a while. I used to make mistakes, and you know, I would do things out of anger. And then when I would see who it would cost, like my mom was the only one who would have to clean it up, pay them back. Or
give me an example of something that you did.
Yeah, so when I was younger, it was just like, if I was like middle school and I go to school and I see kids with all the new shoes, I'm wearing Route 21, and what else was I wearing back then?
Walmart.
Payless. My mama ain't gonna hear, but it was like Payless and Burlington and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm seeing the kids in the designer, the Polo, the Sperry's, and the J's, and so, you know, some days I would steal, right? And so when I would get caught, it would cost my mom. She'd have to pay it back, or, you know, take the embarrassment. You know, but the teachers don't know. He's a good student. He has good grades, you know what I'm saying? So the things I was doing wasn't out of not knowing, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, he got some more, you know what I'm saying? And as I seen who it was costing and who was crying, that's what made me change. I was like, dang.
Wow.
How old were you when you changed?
16, 17.
So it took you a while.
It took me a while, but that one hurt the most because it was just like I was done. Like, you know, you was like, all right, I'm not gonna do nothing
Got it out of
anymore.
your system.
And then it's like you're 16. It's like you haven't been in that situation, and it needed to happen because if it didn't happen then, you see it now as an adult. You see men my age, my peers,
going through
doing things and thinking they're getting away with it, and you're like, I'm so glad I got away. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of that as a child because of what it can cost you now. It's like.
Were you an only child?
I was the only child. Yeah,
Okay.
My mom had miscarriages younger, so but I was her only child, you know, that she raised, and then she recently got married about 8 years ago, and
But you said you had a grandfather as apostle, so he wasn't in your life like to try to pull you up when you did all of that,
right.
like
So
as a
that
male
happened
model.
around 13.
Okay.
That's when we moved from Denver, Colorado to Gulfport, Mississippi for about two.
That's
2
a
years.
change.
Yeah, complete change.
That's a
21-hour
change.
drive. Me and my mom and
The environment.
Yeah, man. Listen. 21.
What's the difference in the environment between Colorado and Mississippi?
The sticks, man. I love Gulfport. Gulfport, Mississippi is like on the coast, so it's not what everybody visions Mississippi
Right.
as. So it's a beach, you know what I'm saying? It's a coastline of different cities along this beach, so it's a city
beautiful.
vibe. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's but it was definitely a culture shock because when I moved to to Gulfport, you know, I had a proper, you know,
Upbringing.
you know, talk or speech, you know, so they're like, oh, you talk white, you know, you talk white. And so I just come from Denver where I'm with all my family, you know what I'm saying? I'm raised with God brothers. My mom is a basketball coach on high school teams.
Really?
And yeah, so I'm around nothing but high schoolers 24/7. Like right after school, I'm going to her job. I'm the ball boy on my God brothers team. My mom, because she worked for the school district, I was able to go to a private school for middle school and elementary.
Did she used to play basketball?
She did. Yep, she did. That's how her and my father met.
Oh, okay.
My father and Chauncey Billups were like high school rivals.
Oh.
My dad went to Montbello High School. Chauncey Billups went to George Washington High School. So Chauncey's like the only one that's really came out of Denver from my city that's really made it. You know, so that was, you know, you trying to figure out who to look up to in the city. That was definitely, he went to the same rec center around my neighborhood. So
What did your dad do to get in trouble? Do you know?
I'm not quite sure. I just know
Because he was gone for a long time.
he was gone for a long time. I never really made it my due diligence to really care too deep. I was hurt for sure. I know the people who were involved, but because of the love I have for everybody involved, I chose not to dig too deep into it.
Got it.
Okay, when you look at, you know, your father being locked up, a lot of days you had that empty space, but you definitely got to understand that there are some guys that'll never get out again. There's some guys there's 15-year-olds they charged as adults that'll never come home. You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
This judicial system, you and I both know, it has its issues when it come down to people that look like you and I.
100%.
So that's one thing that you have to digest.
Sure.
You know, you have to find that place of forgiveness for your father for sure, because you never know why God does what he does, but there's a reason behind it.
100%.
But in order for you to grow, you got to let it go.
Right.
That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you put 12 in a box, when you go to that courtroom and you have to stand in front of those people, nobody in there most of the time looks like you.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just elect to go to prison.
Right.
So you have to start looking at it like that.
Right.
As a child, as a brother, you got to understand that in Texas, I don't know how many's up here. I think it was 30. It was not like Texas. Texas had 160 prisons. The majority of those prisons, and I think it was like 30 up here or whatever, but the majority of those prisons are people that look like me and you, 85%.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's the stuff you got to look at. This clock this thing is biased, bro.
Right.
So we got to forgive, because now you become a father. You don't want to take that into your next, you know what I mean, cycle.
100%. Yeah,
and I would love to. I mean, you guys get together. I'd love to interview both of y'all. That would be hard because I know because I've been through it.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying?
And no, we've done. You know, we're in the reconciliation process.
That's what I was wondering.
He just came to visit me in LA.
That's hard.
And got to come on set with me and see
That's
me
hard.
work. So
Which set?
That hasn't come out yet.
So you can't talk
you
about
can't
it.
talk about
But
it.
I'm playing Michael Jordan in another legendary.
Really?
Another legendary.
Well,
That's
let's get,
dope.
wait a minute. Go back to the first
dope.
one. The
But
first,
let me finish.
I don't want to just jump into the mic thing.
Yeah, let him finish his story.
Let me finish this. But so yeah, we're in that healing process. The forgiveness has been there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's once I got older, and yeah, there was pain and anger as a child. But as I got older and I started to go back, like, dang, yeah, I'm messed up because of my childhood. But what about his childhood?
Exactly.
His mother was incarcerated. His father was killed.
Wow.
So it's like, dang, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even have a chance to be a parent yet. Like, you grow up angry at this child. Like, if you think about it,
Yeah.
child. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I feel like a child still. Like,
No, that's real.
I'm still chasing things that child was wanting. You know what I'm saying? I'm still have feelings that child had. So I could only imagine being
And you had a mother that was there for you.
exactly, and
You
she,
did.
you know what I'm saying, in the same sense, like her mother died when she was 6. So you see these two broken people, and you put so much on them. Like, I could be angry, you know what I'm saying, but it's like it ain't gonna heal nothing. I'm gonna just hurt somebody coming after me.
That's right.
So it's like you see.
Where
what
did
they-
that thought come from, though? Who brought that to
My
your
grandfather.
attention? I was about to
When
say
I was
somebody
13,
had
I
to.
moved to Gulfport, and I started hearing, you know, forgiveness is setting you free. It's not for
Right.
them. You know what I'm saying? As I started, I'm angry. I'm still getting in trouble at that stage because it's like that was the cutting age. That was like it's being introduced to me. So let's forgive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one done wrong, but then I'm seeing how things are going in my life. I'm seeing how, but it's not people. God's just using the people around me. So I'm mad at you for doing this. I'm mad at you. But he had to do a lot of things, use a lot of people to break things out of me. Like I said, the stealing. The stealing wasn't because I was bad or poor. It was because I was mad and angry. Like, how you get to have all that? And there's adults that still think like that.
Wow.
Feel me? So that's the scary part. It's just like, it'll make you now as an adult be like reserved because it's like, I was fortunate to go through all that early.
You sound like you're very emotional still over it.
Nah, I'm trying not to. I don't know. When I speak a lot, it'd be like, I was like, why you sound like you feeling? But nah, I'm chilling. But nah, like when I went through that as a child, it kind of made you like, you know, I don't know. It's like somebody who partied so much now that you trying to take them out, and they like, bro, I didn't did that. I didn't been through all that. You know what I'm saying? Being talked about, and you know, I've been the only child. So yeah, you go to all these family outings and everything, but you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? You go with all the male figures or whatever, and you're the only one. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
So I've been used to that, you know, and then watching my grandfather growing up, you know, him being strong and walking alone and teaching me how important that is and how to always have your own mind and how to forgive and knowing that people are going to agitate you or, you know, frustrate you, but that's part of your making. And so understanding that kind of just gave me an easier vibe on life and easier to forgive people and understand maybe let me put myself in their shoes and try to see why they act like that, why they move like that.
No, that's real. I definitely applaud you for even figuring it out. Most people don't even get that far with it. I just, like I said, my thing was when I sit down with you, I knew that, you know, we was like, okay, I'm gonna get with this guy and figure out what make him tick. You know what I mean? I seen the commercials and we're gonna bring Kenyatta in, you know, because that's the part where I told him, I said, I interview this guy, but you got to come tell me what's so great about this guy. And he was like dope, man. He's good. He's that one. I look at you, I said, oh, nigga play a little basketball. You know, I'm country. Oh, okay, I see what's up. The nigga on the commercial. Oh, okay.
For sure.
Let me check this little young nigga out. You know, I might have to run up on him and see what I got still. You know what I'm talking about?
You got it.
Nah, I ain't messing with you, nigga. I sound good on the mic, though.
Hey, it's working, though.
Nah, man, I think like the most thing when I think about welcome Kenyatta Man Sands to the building, man. He is a co-host of Boss Talk 101 a lot of times. If you watch the show, he always ends up popping in, and he's the one that pretty much channeled me into you. So sure. I wanted to bring him on, and we spoke. Hey man, thank you and welcome to the show.
What's happening, man?
You can bring that mic down a little bit. You got it kind of high. Okay. There you go. There you go.
How do I sound?
You sound good, man.
Sound good?
Look good, man. You know what I'm saying? You're glistening. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man. So man, let's get in, Damian. Let's talk about. Let's get into this, man. How did you end up even being noticed of anyone when it come down to that to these camera lights, camera action, all hell the one to get the job done?
Well, with IMG, I moved to LA first. I was playing basketball overseas.
Was you getting to the hoop by foreigners?
No, of course not.
I'm just saying, what happened?
On that team, I was averaging 20, 23 and 6. I was having a pretty good season. I thought I was going to use that film and that season to go higher. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out like that. That was the initial plan. COVID had just ended. My agent at the time was like, man, well, let's just get on the team, get some stats, get some film, and then we'll push you higher, hopefully G League, and then same thing on that level.
Okay.
Went to this team. They had just started a new league in America, so same perks, it's still FIBA certified, but they brought it to America. So I'm like, all right, let me do this, same pay or whatever. So went to that team. They were late on payments. Just wasn't the truly professional thing that I signed up for, right? So my homeboy had just moved to LA 8 months prior. He was like, hey, bro, we working on this show about Lakers. You should come hoop. I mean, they just want hoopers. So I was like, all right, bro, well, if they don't pay me, I'm going to just come out there for a couple weeks and see what it's talking about. So I came out here. I did a commercial. I got booked for a commercial.
What's commercial?
It was actually, like I said, COVID was just ending, so it was like a little in-home, like, workout commercial, like for something that you can just, like a little setup. But I don't know. It wasn't like a big commercial at that time. But it was like $1,500, though. And that was my first 3 days here. So that was enough to rent a car, drive, get to jobs, auditions, and all that. So from that, I'm like, $1,500, that's a month's worth of waking up at 6 a.m. for this team that I just, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, your rookie season, that's like that in a lot of places. So, but you understand that going in. So getting that on one shoot versus struggling to get that after a whole month, I was like, hold on. So from there, I got LA Fitness billboard. I got Under Armour commercial. Man, I can't even. I got a list on my phone. But
so that's dope.
Doors start opening, man. So it was just like, dang. It was only supposed to be 2 weeks. Ended up being 3 months. Now 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And so that was that. So then I was. So that was just me submitting and seeing that there was different platforms that you could submit yourself for different jobs, right? But then I was working out, staying with a friend out here, working out in the gym, and then I walked to CVS to get some deodorant or something. And then my agent currently for IMG Models was like, hey, man, you model? You know, LA is a little weird sometimes, so I was just like, yeah.
So this is your first time meeting him?
This is my first time meeting. He's like, hey, man, you model? Great guy, man, Kadeem. But he was like, hey, man, you model? I was like, yeah, but you know, just keeping it walking, keeping it pushing. He was like, man, men's management or whatever for IMG, I would love to, you have a great look, whatever. Ended up being a great blessing. Just did a holiday shoot with True Religion, and then I just did another one with RTA, pretty big clothing brands.
It's a big brand, RTA is big.
Hopefully some more Levi stuff on the way, but man, so that happened at just being out here, you know what I'm saying? So all the time, like, all right,
Not to mention the Nike commercial you did with LeBron.
Oh yeah, I did Nike. Well, I did a Nike commercial with LeBron. Then I did some work. I was able to work with LeBron when he did
let's go back to the Nike commercial, because I seen the Nike commercial.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna tell you what's dope.
You doing this?
What's
Wait a minute. Let me get this. You think you strong or something? What the hell going on in that commercial? How did you end up being even chose for that? Was it your agent again?
Nah. He's only with print and modeling.
Okay, so how did you do this?
Everything else so far is I don't have an agent for commercial and talent and all that. So all the Michael Jordan and all the commercials, that's just been self-submissions. That's just been God opening doors and being like, new face, And so hopefully you get representation before the new face wears off. You get what I'm saying? So, but
explain to me that commercial. Like how was the set? Where was it at? What were you guys doing? Let's get to the details, man. I need to know what the hell y'all had going on because it moved fast. You know, commercials don't last long.
Nah, facts. So okay.
Facts.
So
and it's over.
They shoot it in different days and different times. So my scene, which was in the gym at the church, we did a little 3-on-3 play, and
well, LeBron went out there. No,
Brown wasn't on that
out
set.
the way with that. Don't try to come on here.
Hey.
You think you can handle that guy, man?
Hey,
you know, you better be ready because talking about that league is serious, man. So you would have handled him if he'd have came out there.
Hey, I give him a try.
So what happened?
But yeah, so then we do this little play where I go down the lane and I got to win. Well, they just wanted me to dunk it, right? And so, but you know, you're on camera. This is your audition for whoever else looking, right? So doing a windmill, and they like, you can do that again? What?
Show them that 40-inch.
You know what I'm saying? But this is how I tell them, like, my mindset coming out here hasn't changed. Like, I'm still thinking that I'm waiting on that call. I came to LA to just open the horizons, to come to the Drew League, to get in different gyms, to meet different trainers. You know what I'm saying? So that work ethic is still there. So when I'm on set, these are just reps. You know, when I'm doing the White Man Can't Jump movie and shooting Nike commercials and all simultaneously, it's not a strain on my body because I'm breaking it down as my.
But I gotta ask you, like, how do you know that, like, a guy that's coming into this, you got the 1,500, you came in, you start to learn it. How do you know if contractually things are being done correctly? Because when you look at different actors and actresses like Taraji P. Henson and all these different people that Taraji or whatever, they complaining now over contracts that they signed originally saying they didn't get what they were supposed to get. How do you know going into a situation so we don't see you 10 years down the line trying to say, hey man, they didn't do us right, you know? 100%. But when you go in here and you sell your hour, then you need to be educated. Because if you're not educated, then who do you blame 10 years later for your mishap?
100%.
Or 15 years later for your mishap?
Right.
You signed on the dotted line. That's the way I feel about it. I know y'all was like, oh, no, I'm telling you,
right.
You sign that damn paper, your ass is in there.
Hey, that's a fact. And as unfortunate as it is, you know what I'm saying, you gotta study the greats, man. Seeing Scottie Pippen's story, like, all that talent, you get what I'm saying? And that's that's majority of the reason I'm not signed at this moment because, you know, I tested it out, but things didn't sit right with me. And just like with playing basketball, I'm gonna give more than you're asking everybody. I promise you. Just because of where I come from, I got a lot of people counting on me. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I can't put it on you just because of what you say. Hey, you got a year with us. You got 4 years at this university. I've never let that just sit in my mind. Every season, whether it hurt me or helped me, I'm still, hey, let me send these emails, let me get this highlight ready just in case. I gotta sell myself, I gotta take care of myself. And that's not, you know, and on a team sports situation, it looks selfish. But when you're coming from, bro, you're not gonna care about this lady crying. Like, you can say it, but you're not. You get what I'm saying? So when I understand that, I gotta look out for me. I'm not gonna be selfish to you. I'm not gonna take no light away from you. But I know how people are in this industry, and in every industry. Basketball is the same way. People, these guys that are stuck overseas just don't get in front of a mic yet and talk about it because what you gonna go do? Take the money from the teams over there? Yeah, okay, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So, yeah, we're going through it in America, and we can talk about it, and we can complain, and hopefully change can come. But you got guys stuck in contracts in Cyprus and probably get beat to sleep if they talk about the management or you know what I'm saying? That's just real.
Yeah. So the thing.
Like to answer your question in this space, you know what I'm saying?
How do you know?
You don't, bro. That's why I'm taking my time and I'm asking God daily, man, open doors that no man can close and shut doors no man can open. Because if I choose it on my own, I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna be mad. And I'm gonna feel like everybody wronged me, and then that puts you in a position where now you're going on feeling angry and you're trying to out people because you're coming down with me. You did this to me back in the day, and I lost all this money because you ain't know. And I understand how it can be. So it makes you, like I said, it makes you reserved. It makes you sit back and say, God, I'm happy with the little that you got me right now. Because if I get too angry about what I ain't got, I'm going to rush and get it. And then if I rush and get it, I'm going to be mad at the guy who said he was going to sign me to this big deal. I'm going to be mad at the people that said, oh, you play Michael Jordan. I'm going to be mad at the people that said that, man, just...
You gotta tell me about the Michael Jordan thing, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
nah, for sure.
The movie, like when you look at it, you see all these different actresses, but when I looked you up, I was like, where, how did they do that? What part did you play? Like,
right.
far as, you know what I mean? Explain it to me.
So, no, I played anytime Michael Jordan was accused to be there in the scene, you know what I'm saying? Viola Davis was the main focus.
Did you get to hang out with her?
Yes,
okay.
for sure. Her and her husband were great, great people, great role models, great parental talks on set.
Yeah, what did she tell you? Something that she told you might have been something that sticks with you, something
sure.
that you could take, to the next part of your phases.
One of the main ones is kind of what we just spoke on. After all the awards, after all the trophies, it comes down to family. You get what I'm saying? So you may put, I got to go do this job. Now I got this commercial coming up. Oh, I got to do this. And then 2-3 decades then went by and you done neglected these people. And that's your safe haven, you know what I'm saying? So always making sure you take time out to understand your community, and the people that helped you. You get what I'm saying? And always give them time. So that was a big one. Then another one was just the relationship advice. She was talking to me like she was my mama, but mainly just make sure you love you. You get what I'm saying? And don't get nobody that don't love them because they're gonna be looking for you to love them and they don't love themselves. You get what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna be able to do it enough.
Wow.
Yeah, she was dropping.
Yeah, that's deep.
I was picking up.
Yeah.
But that go back to just what I said at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be. You may have something I don't have, and I may have something you don't have, but that love is there. Like, I love me so much that if you ain't looking at me a certain way, I probably ain't noticed because I was so busy trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? As opposed, you ain't. You get what I'm saying? And it may be too much like I gotta validate, which is understandable with the security and the, providing that. But that comes with growth and understanding. And if I don't have it right away, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the person that, I'm not myself anymore. You're not. No, I want you to always, like, dang, this person growing. I got to be on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she was.
Let me ask you this: Did you really, when you think about it, did you really, when you left that, did you get the big head or anything? Did anybody, your family, want some money or anything? Did they start looking at you a little different? Anything happen that was weird? When things happen in people's lives, a lot of times people try to capitalize off of it, or others around you, friends, may fall back or get closer to you. What happened around that whole series? Because that was a big situation for you.
For sure. Some weird stuff, like, weird FaceTime calls and weird calls is always weird. But,
yeah.
I played for the Harlem Globetrotters before this.
Wow.
So I went through it kind of already.
Yeah.
So now it's more, and I was the only child, so it ain't too many, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately,
Mama protected you.
If it wasn't between these 3 women that raised me or my grandfather, it ain't really too many people I'm pressed on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for a lot of people, but Betty Williams, Monica James, and Zonta Young, and Daryl McCoy, outside of them, it's love, but it ain't no pressure. You get what I'm saying? So, no, I really can't say that it was like nothing that I saw. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's weird.
Little cousin Ray hitting you up.
Nah, hey, come on, bro. But
I got a lot of relatives that hit me up, but I didn't even know.
It don't even be relatives sometimes.
I'm just telling you, I don't think these was relatives.
Right.
These
No,
just coming out the
I
woodwork.
got some, I'm your cousin from such
I don't
and
even
such.
know.
You feel me? And I got a big family, so you might be, but hey, you had a lot of time, like, and it's another thing that give me ease with it. I play for the Harlem Globetrotters. I put my schedule on Facebook.
Okay.
Every city. You know what I'm saying? If it's too far, it maybe was close. You get what I'm saying? Harlem Globetrotter tickets, what, $50 at most? So now it's like I'm at peace, bro. It's just like you get that feeling, and I had it at a point where it's like, dang, I want to be able to, and I still do, want to be able to do so much, but ain't no pressure, ain't no obligation. You get what I'm saying? Because when I was looking for schools, and me and my mom was traveling to kind of figure it out, it wasn't too much of a sense of urgency. Not saying that there wasn't people that helped, because there were. It takes a village, and we had a village.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. I'm a give because that's who I am. But I'm not obligated.
The date.
You feel me?
Kenyatta, man, like you played it. Did you ever? I mean, can you spin the ball on your finger? I watched the Globetrotters.
I can, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
like the Globetrotters is not. You bounce and you roll on the ground.
Right.
You come up. The kids love seeing it.
Right.
You gotta have some skills to play on Harlem Globetrotters.
That's what I'm saying, man. You really can do the tricks and stuff.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. Before you go into that, it's like when he was modeling for Positware, because we did a scene in Long Beach at a basketball court. So there was two cats that were basketball. So he was one of them, and I love basketball myself.
Of course.
And so I'm like, yo. So he's like, I play for Harlem Globetrotters. I stopped, and I was like, you know what? In my mind, you have to be amazing to play on the Harlem Globetrotters. I mean, that's a little different skill level. So I was like, yo, I'm really interested to see what this dude can do. And that's how we got into the relationship with us, insofar as going, forward with everything. But then also him actually training my son now. Trust me.
Can you see the results? Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of trainers, they train. And
he different.
They get a little money and they playing the game. They playing you up to the T. Yeah, your son growing, but he ain't going as fast as you could have did what they done. You know what I'm saying? What is this cat doing? Is he really? Do you see any results different with your son?
If you know me and my finances, good and well, I would not be paying a brother if I didn't think it was worth it. Number one. But I can tell you this much: me being a coach and me being around as many trainers that I've seen, I've never seen anybody train somebody like he does. I mean, he's literally giving him the secrets of the game.
Wow.
And it's a beauty to watch, man. To be honest with you, I can't thank this dude enough. My son loves him to death. I love him to death. I swear by him 100%. And I know that's straight from his heart. He's not doing it for the money. He's doing it straight for it because he likes my son, and they kind of like, they almost the same height, you know what I'm saying? So he gets to work out new stuff, and he gets, they kind of bounce off each other.
Wow.
But at the same time, he's big brother to little brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's trying to see little brother come up. And I know the difference between my son at where he was and where he is right now. He's becoming a lot more dangerous.
Wow.
A lot more dangerous.
Wow.
And he couldn't dunk before him.
Yeah.
He could barely grab rim. And if you see the videos now, he's different. That's because of him and his training and everything. He's teaching the secrets about the hips, how to work out and all that, man. I mean, and he's giving them the roadmap that he's been taking.
Wow.
He's still young. He's still
that I found out late, and that people didn't want to give me because I didn't have a father figure like you, and that's why I always bring this up every time I see you. It's easy for me to give it to you now because as a child, Shane probably just wouldn't be like, hey bro, can you teach me this? Can you teach me that? So sometimes it takes a father to be like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, can you teach my son? And so now your son's open to learn, right? But a lot of the things that I know now, I learned late. You get what I'm saying? I moved to Atlanta, and then toward the end of my college career, I was fortunate enough to play on a summer team with Lou Will. Sixth man of the year 3 times, like legend.
Nice.
So, seeing his work ethic and seeing how he went about things, I never really asked, but I just watched, right? And then going into when I signed with my agent and we did my pre-draft in Vegas, took everything that they taught me, and you're like, dang, imagine learning this in middle school. Like these kids are so far, you know what I'm saying? And so when you see these NBA kids, NBA guys that's been friends since middle school and high school, they're only learning what I share with your son. And so it's a pleasure to, because he's receptive, he wants to know, you get what I'm saying? And he's eager to learn the game, you get what I'm saying? And so, and like I said, he's just part of my workout routine, you know what I'm saying? To work out today, making sure I lift, and then now I'm able to pull him in and not slow down because he's ready to jump in, you get what I'm saying? And So it keeps me on my fundamentals because we have to cover it. And so, bro, he's receptive, so that makes all.
I gotta ask you a question that Miss Jamaica just handed me, because I'm definitely not asking this question on my damn behalf.
Okay.
When you get to the movie era, ask him how he felt having to wear them little shorts, tiny shorts.
That's what they wore back in the day.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
The
Today,
Daisy Dukes. Okay.
Man, I'm not asking that question,
I had to wear them for like 6 months straight because I was filming Air and I was filming the Lakers show, Lakers Dynasty, featuring Magic. So we had to, all that was the same time period. The
I
80s.
do want to find out who designed that. I thought that was cool to have those grown men with them little booty
But shout
shorts.
out to Michael Jordan to go into the league and
You didn't even like Jordan like that.
Man,
you
you
didn't even
crazy.
know Jordan. You're a
You're
youngster.
crazy. I'ma tell you my
I'm
first-
not gonna do this. I was gonna ask you about that.
and I'm gonna let you know.
I think you're doing a movie.
Now listen. Now listen.
He got the shoes too, though. He got the shoes
No,
for a reason.
listen. I was in fourth grade, and I expressed that I like basketball. And my mom, we
You
went
got
to
it on
the
record?
Listen,
I don't believe you.
listen. I'm gonna tell you. We can hit him up and he'll tell you. Listen, so this man named Jasmine Caldwell in Denver, Colorado, he gave me a 3-disc CD of Air Jordan. It was called His Airness or something. I was like 4th or 5th grade, and he was like, "Here, watch these if you really like basketball." And I watched those every day. Somebody stole them right before we moved from Denver. Somebody stole them. And so I had to watch that same stuff, in preparation for the film. And so it was just like nostalgia, like, oh,
It's
wow.
in there.
You get what I'm saying? So like, you hear a song and you know the next part, you're like, what? And you're like, I've never seen these 3 discs again. Like, then they're probably sold somewhere, but he gave me that. His name Jasmine Caldwell. I'm telling you.
So God had prepared you before you even got to that set,
Man.
to already be dealing with it as a fourth grader. Is that what you're telling me?
4th grader. I got that 3-disc CD, all Jordan interviews and highlights.
So is it LeBron or is it Michael Jordan?
It's Michael Jordan, but Michael.
I'm just asking because a lot of youngsters around the world not finna agree with you on that.
For sure.
You know these niggas they hollering at me at the barbershop.
For sure.
Yeah.
But okay.
So I'm trying to figure out how you come up with that. You know what I'm saying?
Now listen, I give it to him both for different reasons. Jordan, the impact on the game is both different. Jordan I'm not wearing these shorts no more like that. Like these too
So he
short.
got rid of the little shorts.
he was
wearing the tights under in his UNC shorts because he's like, bro, my legs they don't feel right. Like I'm jumping high, you know what I'm saying?
I'm coming out.
You feel me? You feel me? So he going to the front office getting that changed. Hey, I'm jumping, I'm dunking, I'm taking off. You letting these people grab me out the air? He changed that rule. You get what I'm saying? So the impact. We can talk if you jumping like that and you selling these tickets. You right. We do like seeing you fly. Let's tell them to stop fouling like that. You get what I'm saying? And so now LeBron, I love him, but one, just being a role model in how he, walks with Savannah, like as a young child learning who didn't have a father figure, you pay attention.
Right.
Sometimes you don't ask questions. You just watch the ones who doing it right. Right. And then the way he brings up his kids, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that. And then how he gives back to his community.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of his impact on the
So did
court.
Mike do that?
Mike changed the game.
No, I'm talking about the community thing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with it because you're saying really LeBron's community and Mike's a ball player pretty much.
No. I said they both gave to the community of basketball in two different ways and gave to me in two different ways, right?
I'm just trying to see where you're at.
I took something from LeBron and I took something from Jordan.
Giving to the community you took from LeBron.
Huh?
Basketball you
father
took from
figure.
Jordan.
Well, listen.
married, husband.
Mike wasn't the father figure? I mean, you're going to have to
I'm just saying, like,
this is an interview.
I'm just saying.
Mike wasn't the father figure. Why are you saying that he took the father figure from LeBron?
Because you see the kids all out on.
Because
Well, what about Mike's kids?
You don't see them. You don't see them nowhere.
So
Not that he's not a good father. It's just that
we don't know.
It's just that when he's saying he sees.
And I'm not saying, and in retrospect,
right where I want him now.
you can't. I'm not saying.
No, because he does a lot of coaching. He does a lot of things with his kids. I mean, he does a lot for the community.
I'm just saying, it seems like there's something there. A Chameleon shout out, Texas native, went up to Michael Jordan, tried to get some stuff signed. get him to sign something. And he had bought a jersey, and Mike pretty much dissed him. You've heard stories. Mike, I seen Mike get out the car the other day. It's been going viral a little bit. Mike had no time for certain things and certain ways that things happen around him. He's probably tired of it. Now, I do have, I was interviewing Ari Spears, and Ari Spears was saying he hear a lot of times that Mike, because he's a big Michael Jordan fan, and he said Mike's cool. A lot of people say Mike's cool, you know. Right. So, Michael Jordan. So, I mean, two different people.
But his private life is not put out there like that, though. You know, like, I mean, you're not.
It's out there. You gotta realize he's playing golf for money.
This, though.
Yeah, but he's a gambler. He played baseball. There's some stuff out there on him, you know, where it shows his character as much as we can see.
Right. But so far as his private life and women and the kids and whatnot, I don't. Yeah, I've watched him all my life. I haven't seen him have half the presentation that LeBron has had.
So do you think he got somewhat bitter after his father came up murdered?
I mean, dude, I mean, that's enough to make you snap.
I got to say.
That's enough to make you snap, though. I mean, you have no idea what these guys are going through.
Did he change after that, or before that, was he like he is today, as far as when it comes to the fans?
I feel like any traumatic experience can make you change in a certain way. Like I said, you know, losing my father made me angry. It made me do things as a child. My father didn't pass away while I was making millions of dollars in the NBA and people pulling on me. And he was my protector. So, like I said, with any situation, I put myself in their shoes and kind of like, you could only imagine how many people started trying to take advantage. James Jordan ain't let us do this, ain't let us get close to MJ like this, let's try it. And when you see it, you probably like, it probably builds up something. So, like I said, I don't know. I haven't met him. I don't know. But I put myself in their shoes.
You never got to meet Jordan?
Not yet. No.
Is that one of your pet peeves? Is that one of your bucket list things that you need to do?
Any young child would be lying if they say
not everybody. Let me tell you, it's a lot of people.
Anybody that
not everybody.
For real. Want to meet Jordan. I don't care what you say.
So that's you. I'm telling you, there's some real live haters out there.
They just hate.
See, he don't want to meet him. He don't give a damn to meet him.
What?
See what I mean?
Yes, I do.
He do hoop. He don't want to see Jordan. Now see, that's just bull crap.
Teach me now. I can't watch no basketball learn.
He don't, and he talking fast, so that means he's really serious about this shit.
I met that brother one time. I met him one time.
You met Mike? How was that?
I mean, I didn't actually meet him like in the sense we're having a conversation.
Right. How was
being
that?
in the same thing. That boy, man, he's 100% clean, bruh. He used to. They used to give him these big suites of Mirage. Mirage had these special suites just for like ballers. It's a whole different oasis. And you see him in the casino, man, he was 1,000% clean from head to toe, bro. And it's just, he was a polished brother. That was the only thing I remember of him, you know, being young in my 20s, you know, meeting him when he was still relevant.
I wouldn't be mad meeting him, though. I mean, I would have liked to meet Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to meet Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and Jordan was kind of like, for me.
You got to meet Snoop?
I just got to meet Snoop.
What Snoop say?
Yeah, he was just chilling, being Snoop. He was cool.
What the hell? Was he high?
He was smoking when I was talking to him.
Pretty good. Because he said he was going smokeless, but that was a commercial.
That was big, man.
So he didn't stop.
Nah.
You seen him. You smelt it on him.
Yeah, he a choo-choo train.
So what happened?
We was just doing a commercial. I was standing there for him, and bro, he was just being Snoop. He was chilling.
Did he say for shizzle, my nizzle?
He said, I forgot what he said, but he didn't say that.
What did he say?
He was saying his lines. I forgot the lines. You'll see it when it come out.
Oh man, you got a commercial with Snoop.
He got a commercial with Snoop.
Yeah, I was just a stand-in. Him and Dr. Dre, they got some stuff coming, some content coming out.
Wow, that'd be great, man.
So, yeah.
I can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah, so getting to be on set with, I was Dr. Dre stand-in, and Snoop didn't want to get out the car.
So you Compton.
So, hey, I guess, but so Snoop didn't want to get out the car because it was cold. So, and you know, Dr. Dre, he hands-on with everything. So he was getting out. So I was sitting in his seat just chilling with Snoop like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Snoop is a cool, man. That dude is so cool, bro. That's one of the coolest guys you ever gonna come across, man.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Legend,
like I said, how can people get a hold of you if they're trying to reach out to you? I need to know that. I need
Instagram,
to know.
Dame D Young. That's pretty much it. Email Damian_young33@yahoo.com. But yeah, preferably Dame D Young on IG, and maybe Twitter, TikTok, Dame D Young as well. Dame Time TV on YouTube TV. On YouTube, getting stuff going on YouTube or whatever.
Top 3 artists, top 3 not artists, top 3 ballers of all time.
Ooh, tough.
Top 3.
Top 3 ballers. Jordan.
I knew it. You have to say Jordan. He is the best. He is the GOAT. He's my GOAT.
Braun.
Yeah, he playing in a different type of league. It's,
If you don't say my,
I know y'all want me to, but he
I was
not
saying, if
mine.
you ain't throwing that in there, bro.
Just because of today,
Come on,
saying
man.
mama mentality, Kobe.
I'm about to say, man, you about to
I
hurt
go
my
a couple
heart.
ways,
Like,
but
my
I
heart's
like
gonna
to
say
say
Kobe. It was
come
hard
on.
for you to say Kobe.
It wasn't, but
What is that?
I'm gonna tell y'all why.
What is that?
Why I had issue with Kobe? Because Kobe kicked my Denver Nuggets out every time we had a chance.
Oh, it's
Hey,
personal.
sorry about that,
It's
bro.
personal.
Sorry
You feel
about
me?
that.
It's
Sorry
that
about that.
05, 06 with
Sorry about that, bro.
AI, Melo.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Yeah, sorry
Well,
about
It was
that.
right there.
I'll be honest with
And
you, bro.
Kobe
We're in
been
LA,
there
man.
kicking us
That's
out.
what we do in LA.
Nobody
But
falls.
it's all love, though. It's all love. I rock with Kobe, you know.
I think you. I like I said, man. I hope we did you justice on Boss Talk 101. If you got anything up and coming, if you're ever in Dallas, Texas, that's where my hub at.
Yes,
if you ever, just out and about doing some move, let me know.
Yes, sir.
I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
No matter even if it ain't in Texas, it could be in ATL,
Love.
wherever.
Sure.
Balling is something different. I seen you, man. You look good out there. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying? How long what is the next move? Are you trying to do anything on a professional level in
Man,
balling now?
I would love to, man. I just hate this the political narrative of, you know what I'm saying, background. Give me an opportunity. If you give me an opportunity to come work out and show what I can do and perform, I've never, and these is real facts. I've tried out for maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 NBA teams. Each of them being like 150 players to start out the day.
Wow.
I've never been cut. I've always been like the last 10 standing. Hey, we'll hit y'all up. We'll call y'all the last 5. All right. Well, if we email you, we'll be in touch. I've never been sent home.
Wow.
I feel like that's
dope.
part of not saying, I feel like that little piece is something else more than just he don't got it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's facts.
That's epic.
That's facts.
No, he has an all-around game. His research is legit. Everything is legit. Everything's legit. He's 100.
And I'm not saying that I'm old and it is what it is. God opening different doors. But I'm saying basketball is my first love. Being a pro is definitely still a goal. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting paid to do it, so I'm still a pro. But being on an organized team under the whistle is what I long to still do.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's red carpeted though now. He's getting out of
You know what I'm saying?
limousine.
But
You getting money? You getting money?
You should've
Everybody
seen him come out
here, you
the
getting money?
limousine.
You hanging out with
Blazer,
LeBron?
the
You
Blazer.
hanging out on
I'm on
LeBron?
boss talk.
Hey, we gotta stop playing, nigga. Hey, man. I love it, man. Thank you.
This is only where bosses talk.
You better know it, man.
You feel me?
Check it, man. Hey, man, thank you for coming on the show, man.
Yes,
we
sir.
love you, bro. We're going to be watching out for you, damn. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
You've been boss talkified, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Check
sir.
it, man. It's been another
Appreciate
great
y'all
segment.
having me. Y'all love.
Hey,
Boss Talk
you coming
101.
with me to Vegas next week.
I'll see you in Vegas.
Okay, then.
What a bosses talk.
Yes, sir.